So I'm down at the Pima Air and Space Museum down in Tucson, meeting a good friend of mine. We're out here to hopefully take a picture in front of a Viscount Vickers airplane. The Viscount, this one was owned by Viscount Airlines, and a good friend of mine and Pascal, who I'm down here to see, owned that airline, owned these Viscounts, and ran a very cool airline at one time. I got down here a little bit late. These guys down here at Pima Air and Space Museum are fantastic. Let them know what I'm doing here, and so they're trying to accommodate me to get me in. So I'm going to run over there. I appreciate the help. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Nice to meet you.
All right, they've let me in. If you haven't been to the Pima Air and Space Museum, this place is awesome. You got to come down here and visit it. Lots of everything here, every era of aircraft, engines, helicopters, airplanes, jets. All right, I got to get out here and find Pascal, or we're going to get kicked out of here. So here we are, cold, blustery day in Tucson. There is the cowboy from France.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Pascal. How are you doing?
Doing very well.
Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
being here.
Give you a hug. All right, we're out on the flight line now. We're checking out the Vickers Viscount. It was owned by a good friend of ours. Both of ours are who we consider our mentor is Walter Cole, who owned Viscount Airlines here in Tucson. Doing just a quick walk around this so everybody can see hopefully the full scale of this airplane. It's just amazing. It's a beautiful airplane. Something I wish I was able to fly in my lifetime, but I think they're all pretty much in this condition, sitting in museums or just gone now. So this is the Vickers Viscount. 4-engine turboprop. Those are Rolls-Royce engines, just like the Rolls-Royce jet engines that I always show you on the 7.5 and some of the other jets that we fly. Rolls-Royce has been making these engines for a long time. There you go, Rolls-Royce. So this Viscount is part of Viscount Airlines. Our good friend Walter Cole used to operate these airplanes for rock bands. He would lease these things out to rock bands, charter them out. When I was 16 years old, one of these things showed up in Lexington, Kentucky. It was painted like the Synchronicity album from the Police. And I was right there, I was flying line, I was putting chocks under the nose, and out came the band The Police. But I was amazed by that airplane. I was more amazed by that airplane than I was the band. And I was like, wow, Viscount Airlines, this Viscount airplane, like, that's amazing. And I don't know, a decade later or so, I got a call from the man that owned this airline. And from there, he became my mentor and really helped me expand my business that became nomadic. Look at all that. Looks just like a 737 wheel well. Maybe not quite, but most of these airplanes are quite the same in a lot of ways. Well, pretty cool to be back out here with my friend Pascal, talking about Walter, and yeah, really feeling Walter's spirit out here. Sure miss him, and we'll see you next time, Vickers Viscount. Well, I sure appreciate everybody at the Pima Air and Space Museum for letting me get in at closing time to get that video, get those pictures. It meant a lot to Pascal and me. Too bad the weather wasn't better today, but I'm going to come back down here soon. Haven't been down here in a while. You could come out here and you could spend hours and hours out here looking at these airplanes. You've never been down here before? I really recommend it if you're into airplanes.